Hey guys, it's Ari here and I'm back with another video, but today it's going to be a little different. Today's video is going to be about finding your authentic self. I think for everything, even with fashion, really knowing who you truly are is the key to happiness. If you don't know who you are, what you like, what your values are, you're going to be completely lost, and you might be following someone else's dreams or, trying to become someone that you think will make you happy but isn't going to make you happy. So today's video is going to be on just how to find your authentic self. What you feel, what you say, what you do, and what you think should all align. They should all be the same. First, I'm going to jump into reasons why we derail from our authentic self. It's something that you have to practice nearly every single day because there are so many distractions that are going to try and push you to like something else, want something else, be someone else. So I'm going to kind of go through the different distractions so you can be more aware when it happens and be like, no, that's not what I like. This is who I am. I'm not going to conform because of this. Okay. One of the reasons why some people can't even get to figuring out who their authentic self is because they're in survival mode. So survival mode is when someone is just trying to live. This means, you're living paycheck to paycheck. You're just trying to get by every day. So you never have time to sit back and try and even figure out what you like. So this is, when you're just trying to make sure there's a roof over your head, trying to feed your family, not get fired from your job, just especially now with the pandemic going on, there's just so many distractions and some people are just trying to survive, and that's okay. But even if you're in survival mode, you cannot forget about yourself, because in order to make yourself happy and everyone around you happy, you need to know who you are and what you like, and that's the best way to just spread positivity everywhere. Another reason why we get derailed from our true authentic self is the company we keep. How many people do you know that get in a relationship and end up changing something drastically? Like, this is probably one of the biggest ones because I guess you can visually see it. But how many of us have a girlfriend who got in a relationship and then just, before they were healthy, they were working out, they really valued health and fitness. And then all of a sudden, they gain 50 pounds because the company they keep doesn't share the same values as them. I think this is a situation that many people can relate to or know someone who has been in this type of situation. This also goes for friendships. If we have friends that just, don't share our same values, then we're going to get derailed. So you want to make sure the company that you keep also shares the same values. And if they don't, that's fine too. Just make sure that you find time to stick with your values. So for example, if you are in a relationship with someone who's less healthy, you're just going to have to do things separately. So you can go work out on your own with meals. I know it's so hard because, when you share food with someone and they're ordering something that just looks so good, it's hard to stay healthy. But, I think this is also something you can share with your partner and say, hey, I really value health. I know for you, you like to eat whatever you want, but for me, I want to eat a little bit healthier. So can you support me in that? In the United States of America, everybody is trying to push you to change your values and buy something. So it's pretty crazy. It's like everywhere you turn, there's some advertisement in your face trying to get you to buy something. So in the same example, like if you value health and you see an advertisement for, let's say, Taco Bell, and you're like, oh my God, that looks so good. And it's not really your values, right? But yet you end up going to Taco Bell and buying food. Like the second you start eating it, you're like, this is good, but I would have rather had something else. So advertisements are huge. You have to be really aware of what ads are being pushed on you, and you have to ask yourself when you see it, say, wait, does that fit my values? Is that something that I really, that resonates with me? So we're all so unique. So it doesn't make sense that we're all going to want the same things, right? So even like a car, like a Mercedes Benz, like not everyone's going to want one just because it's expensive or luxury. Like some people don't care about the type of car they drive. They're like comfortable in anything. So you have to know your true authentic self to not end up spending money on things you don't even want because it was pushed on you by advertisements. Or jumping into the next distraction, society tends to push like so many norms that aren't even norms. It's insane. Like as a mom with breastfeeding, there's like so many things, or like co-sleeping, it's so taboo to sleep in the bed with your baby. It's, and then it's like people that choose to formula feed get shamed, and like it's pretty crazy how there's like a huge line of like what society accepts and doesn't accept, or just traditional stuff like going to college and then working a 9 to 5. Not everyone wants to do that, right? And that's okay. People are different, and like I think we just need to embrace everybody's individuality. It's like not everyone's gonna want the same exact path and do the same exact thing. Or what about, like, I'm a single mom. I had a baby out of marriage. Like, what does that mean? Do I need to be judged and shamed? Like, oh, you're a horrible parent because you're not married, or, there's just, honestly, I am so happy. My baby is like the most beautiful, most joyful being I've ever experienced. So I don't care. Shame me all you want. I still know my values, and family is the most important, and I love my little baby. Not only is there society, then moving into family. So like family has so many expectations for us, and they ask you, well, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna have kids? And it's like some people don't want kids. They just don't want kids, and that's okay. They don't want kids. So we don't need to push things on people, because imagine if someone truly doesn't want kids and then they get pushed by their family to have children, they're not going to be happy. And then what happens to those kids? So it's okay. Do what feels right for you. With these different examples, you can see how quickly you just lose yourself, and all of a sudden you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror, and you're like, what, who am I? What happened here, right? And we never want to get to that point. So it's so important to pay attention to the different things that are trying to distract you from your authentic self, and just push them away. Push them all away. So let's talk about your values. So how do you even know what your values are, right? You're like, what are my values? Let's start with the easy ones. So what comes to mind when you think of your core values? Here are some questions to help you out. Do you prefer stability or adventure? Independence or family? Ethics or success? Compassion or justice? Freedom or security? Religion or peace? So this is just to jog your brain, to get you thinking about like, oh yeah, like I'm this type of person, I value this more, etc., etc. I'll put a list of different values in the description box so you can kind of read through them and think more about it. Another thing to finding your authentic self, what are you passionate about? I think this was huge for me. Oh, I don't even know, like it's always big for me. I'm always trying to know and understand myself and what my passions are. So family is just, I guess that's a value, but family's like a passion of mine. Like family is so important to me. But when it comes to passion, of course, if you follow my YouTube, like and subscribe and follow me, because one of my passions is fashion. I just love being able to represent your personality through your clothing. It's just so exciting to me, and I could just talk about it for days. So that's my passion, but we're all different. We all are passionate about different things. So what's your passion? There's also a really good quiz that I took years ago. I believe it was on Oprah, but I'll also put that in the description box so you can kind of figure out your passion if you're not sure what it is. Let's just move into likes and dislikes. Like, we all have things that we like and we don't like. And like, think about foods. Like, not everyone likes everything. So even like something you think everybody likes, like chocolate, like everyone likes chocolate, right? No, some people don't like chocolate. Weird, but true. So some of the things, like living in LA, it's like some people love driving and some people hate it, right? Like some people are like totally chill. They love being in the car, driving around, playing music. And some people are like angry when they drive and they're just like honking at everyone, and they don't like to drive. So just know what you like and you don't like, and it's going to make your life so much easier. If you know you don't like driving, then you know you don't want a long commute for work, right? If you like driving and you like chilling in your car, then you're like, it's all good. Commute, no biggie. Now that you have an idea of your values, passions, and likes, do you live by these? Do you, are you surrounded by this? Is this really what you live your life by? So this is the big question. It's like, in order to be happy, you have to understand yourself, and you have to make sure that everything lines up. What you say, what you do, what you feel, what you think, all of that lines up. So like, you are truly who you want to be. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this was a little different. I wore my fuzzy sweater to try and make this video warmer. I hope it worked, but I'm really big on being a good person and just being really true to yourself, being accountable, having integrity. And I think we just need a little bit more of that in the world we live in today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe if you like fashion. I might have some more videos like this depending on if you guys enjoy the content. Looking forward to seeing you guys all next week. Bye.